You're late. I said 7. You supposed to be here by 7, it's 8. Well, what you standing there for? Come on, hurry up. Put something sharp on so we get out of here. Oh, yo, do you know who I heard was gonna be at the party tonight? Yo, you remember the West Indian that likes to wear all of his chains at the same time? You know that picture that you took of him, Ron? That was one of your best. You remember? He was standing with one foot on a pile of snow and one hand holding out all of his chains, looking real tough like this. You made him look like a fucking king in that picture.
You see my negative?
You know, that's the first one of your first pictures that I ever put in a letter and sent to my buddies in jail, a picture like this one. God damn, this is something you should put on a fucking t-shirt.
You see my negative?
You know, I might have always knew that you was nice at taking these pictures, but it's like I didn't really know that that's what I believe. Does that make sense? Because I was thinking about that shit, you know, after you walked out of here this morning. I was thinking about how many niggas that I have seen around here, and I never thought they was nobody until I seen them in one of Ron's pictures.
There was a negative on this table.
You sound like a broken record, my nigga.
I didn't come up here to talk.
Aight? Cool. We can talk on our way to the party. And make sure that you bring your camera. Because there might be some niggas that we can take some pictures of. Well, you know, I don't know. It kind of depends on who we might see. Oh, shit. Yo, I know what you should do. You should take some pictures of me. Streets disciple. Yeah. I finally figured out my name. Before, I didn't know what they should call me, but now I know what my name is. Well, the most ill. Yo, why you looking at me like that? I think that you like my name.
There was a negative on this table.
Yeah. Yo, check it. We gonna go to that party. First thing we do when we get back, we gonna look for it.
I don't want it later, I want it now.
But listen, man, I bought fucking suede cleaner. Do you know how hard it was to get the little Dominican in the corner store to understand that I wanted some fucking suede cleaner? It was a motherfucking mess.
Bullshit.
This nigga was trying to sell me cooking spray to put on my Jordans, but I got that suede cleaner. I came back here, I freshened up my Jordans, I made my cipher complete. See, that was the type of preparations that I was out here making to get to this party on time. And I bet, Ron, that you wasn't even thinking about going there. You are only thinking about those magazines.
Ain't no magazine.
You only thinking about yourself and those damn magazines.
Believe what you want.
You know what I believe, Ron? I believe that you chose something that you gotta be alive to go and do. See, I chose something that I gotta be dead to go on and become Streets disciple, because the only way they gonna bring fame to my name is when I'm dead.
Yo, Will.
Now listen, we both used to think that life is a bitch, Ron. We used to say it and we would get high. And when we would get high, you would always talk about your pops. And I used to laugh.
Yo.
And how angry you'd be getting. And then I used to tell you about all the shit that I think about when I smoke.
Yo, give me back my shit.
No, listen, I got your negative, all right? I know where your shit is. Your shit is safe here.
Stop.
No, let's
Stop
just see
playing
if we
games,
can take it
man.
back to how it used to be before.
Someone gonna get hurt. For real.
You remember when I used to tell you all of the things that I used to think about when I get high? I used to say that I want to get all of this shit out of my head because I have been hurt, Ron. And that is what we're talking about. But see, you don't know nothing about it. Because your father, he sent you to live upstate when you was just a kid. You know how many times that I wish that I was sent upstate to live with you so I ain't have to see all this shit that I seen around here, because I have seen so much. That's why I used to make myself have dreams that I was a gangster, drinking my wets and holding texts. But the way that I dreamed, it got me caught in the devil's lasso for the last 10 years, because that's how long it's been since I had a nigga killed. I had my man Yusuf murdered. See, I heard that he was taking these meetings with my connect, so I arranged for some stick-up kids to get at him when he walked into the lobby of the 206 building, but I know that his little brother was in a car parked outside till we let out a scream. Every time that I get high, I see that nigga Yusuf die, and I hear that little boy scream. But I got to get high, because I never know when I'm gonna die. See, when I smoke, I'll be going to other worlds, Ron. Yo, you should check. You should check this letter that I was writing this dude that I know in jail. I said, yo kid, I know this shit is hard doing your bid. But listen, sometimes it's easier to just get high, to put your mind in another world and don't think no thoughts. And I don't know why it is, but when you start thinking thoughts all at the same time, top speed and shit, everything around you, it starts getting real different.
Ain't playing no more games, man.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen to what I wrote in this letter. I said, get high, and then take this negative and put it up to the light. See, this is a picture that my best friend Ron took a crown and tank, holding up a motherfucking peace sign. And the first time that I saw it, I thought my whole life was gonna change. And then Yusuf's little brother comes knocking on the door. See, you know what that is? That is the devil's lasso catching itself around my neck to pull me into hell, to burn forever, but fuck you. Make me a street disciple. See, if I was scared to die, I'd be doing everything possible not to be no street disciple. I'd be trying to stay. Fuck it! What are you doing, Ron?
I didn't come up here to chill.
Yo.
And hear you read some letter.
Yo, what are you doing?
I ain't been listening to nothing you say.
Okay, don't.
No, shut up. I've been waiting for this moment. I was sitting in the park and I said I would put this shit through your neck if you did anything to my shit. I want my negative. I don't want nothing else out of here except this. I'll kill you, Will. No. I'll kill anybody who fucks with my shit. You had this kid come shove a gun in my face.
I don't want to be no street disciple no more. You can't be out
just like that.
No,
I don't want nothing else.
Listen to me. Yo, what you acting all scared for, yo? It's just me and you.
Yeah, me, a dude like me, Tank the MC. I remind you all when my name was given to me. Ha ha ha, yeah. See, they started calling me Tank, cause even though I always kick those good vibe rhymes, I'm saying, I can still drop something real forceful and put it out there too. I could throw a bomb at you, like a tank. Ha ha ha. Yeah, but for right now, I'm just trying to be that tank that's taking a whole lot of hits. but that strong armor's allowing me to push through. Yeah, yeah. Ha ha. Yeah.
Yo, Doug, I'll take it from here.
You really starting to bug me, Ron.
That's my fault.
Hold on. Do you really think we're gonna take it easy? You're an hour late. Yesterday you called in sick, then showed up in my office at
Look,
lunchtime.
I took a cab over here.
I don't care if you got in a cab.
I was in the dark room way past midnight.
Don't tell me about last night.
Sat down for a second, I was knocked out.
Bottom line, you're late.
There's been a lot of shit going on, man.
But we all have a lot going on. I have a school being built next Tuesday. You remember the past 2 years you worked here? We've been talking about moving out of this warehouse and into a new school.
I messed up.
You have no idea how many people are against this school being built and what we're fighting against.
I hear what you're saying.
Do you really?
I always do.
Because this is where commitment comes in. You're committed when what you're doing is in line with what you want to do.
I wasn't planning on staying today.
What did you say? No, what did you say?
I wasn't planning on staying past third period today. Is it okay if I leave at lunch?
Are you asking me or telling me?
Look, I had to do a lot to get my work done in the dark room last night. And while I was there working, I had the radio playing and they were saying that Tank is gonna be at the radio station today, and I just thought, I gotta get this dude a copy of my picture.
And what's the purpose of that, Ron?
I don't really know if there's a purpose.
If you leave this school today, you're fired.
All right, man, listen, the purpose is, what I was saying the purpose is to, something, man, to get my work out there, I don't know.
If you leave, there won't be a job here for you when you get back. Congratulations on a good night's work. Maybe one day you'll realize you captured history with your camera.
Come on, man, I'm gonna be there for the school.
You just been here for the school to avoid some pain. And what brings the most pain in someone's head is fear. Fear that they can't do what they were born to do. Fear that they'll never be good enough. Fear that they'll be dead before they ever become something. People will do anything to avoid a fearful situation, or even take the form of a teacher for a few days. You need to get these kids inside.
Hey, man, I know I haven't been coming through for
The
the
period's
school.
about to be over.
Is that it?
What's driving you, Ron? Most people don't decide what's going to control their life. They get stuck running from what they're afraid of or running for someone else's approval. I don't hear nothing really driving you, Ron. You might be thinking real hard about something. You might be running around making moves with something, but it doesn't mean anything to me if you can't tell me why you're doing it. Get these children inside before you throw my whole school schedule off.
Hey,
What's up?
I was just in Mr. Dove's office.
What'd he say?
Well, me and him were talking about the meeting he had with all the sponsors today and the ceremony. He wants me to help shovel dirt next Tuesday. 2 parents, 2 teachers, 2 students, and him and me, we're gonna break the ground.
That's what's up.
It's gonna be a really nice ceremony.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Look, when we spoke yesterday, there was a lot going on. I should apologize. I was just trying to tune you out. That's my job. You know, us psychologists are supposed to be really good at listening, and I wanted to apologize
It's cool.
for that.
It's cool.
Mr. Dove told me he let you go.
He said I was fired. He didn't let me go.
You could probably talk to him after the weekend. His feelings might have gotten a little hurt. He hasn't really been himself today. It's a lot of pressure. He'll be more calm Monday. Do you think you he would take you back?
I don't know.
Are you gonna try?
No, I can't. He told me not to. And when someone says don't come back talking to them tomorrow, it means don't come back talking to them tomorrow about nothing. I learned that from you.
How are you gonna pay your rent?
I don't have to pay rent. I left my apartment. I'm not going back there. I don't even have a place to stay right now.
What is going on?
You know, there comes a time when you gotta stop treating your dream like a dream and start living it as your reality, right? I'm a photographer now. That's what I wanted to do, so I can't really even stay here if you're working at the school.
Did Tank take your picture? That sounded good.
He wasn't even at the radio station. He canceled last minute, said he'd be there on Monday instead. His manager was there though, and she took it while she was on the phone chewing gum and doing her hair all at the same time. She took my photo and put it in her pocketbook. So you can go ahead and save yourself from asking me.
Asking you what?
I went all the way down there, and for what?
Listen, Mr. Dove would give you your job back. Okay, maybe until your photography stuff started taking off. What was that? Mr. Dove is up there.
Hold on, was that gunshots?
It was the third time one of those reporters asked me to talk on camera.
What'd you tell them?
Nothing. I'm not saying anything until I see Mrs. Dove.
You know what? I can keep working at the school till he gets better. And I can help out more if he comes back. And I can do whatever he wants me to do with the kids.
Ron.
Look, I'm not just taking pictures no more.
Ron.
What's the use if there's so much going on, so much shit?
Ron, it's Mrs. Dove. She's passing through the hallway headed to Mr. Dove's room. Quayvon is holding her hand. I can't look at this boy's face. Oh my God. Oh my God. You see him? As the vice principal of New Leaders Academy, it is with a very heavy heart that I am announcing that Mr. Roland Dove passed away this evening at 7:43 p.m. I have spoken with his wife, and she has assured me that we will all continue to work to make his dream successful. Therefore, we will be moving forward with the building of our new school next week. We will be memorializing Mr. Dove at that time. Our school will change the lives of our young people, no matter what obstacles they face. That's the way Mr. Dove would have wanted it. Thank you.
I'm gonna go outside, clear my mind, or breathe, or something.
You're thinking and having these dreams I'm a gangster. But I mean, how could I ever be a gangster if I ain't never kill nobody? And of all things, here you come, walking right into me. You know, first damn time I seen you, I just wanted to shoot you. Yo, listen to me close. You're not gonna reach for nothing, all right? It's funny. Every time I had a gun pointed at you, it was like you could see right through me. It's like you knew I was scared all the way you was calling me your bro. Nah, but this time, Nah, this time I just want to shoot you. The same way Will walked up today and shot that principal. Oh, what happened? Cat got your tongue?
Will shot Dove?
I mean, he wanted me to do it, but I got scared. But the first damn time I seen you, I wanted to shoot you. But I was so scared to shoot nothing. And then after you ran away, I had it in me so bad to shoot you that I said, man, fuck going back upstate. Because whatever was chasing me aside was already chasing behind me.
What did he shoot Dove for?
He was the first snitch to get hit.
Dove wasn't a snitch.
Listen, my brother was in and out of high school before Will came and introduced him to the game. Everything would have been different if it wasn't dudes like that principal out here snitching on kids just trying to make their way up in the
You need
game.
to ask Will what he's telling you all these lies for.
I already know. It's because of you. You see, every time I see Will now, it's like he's scared of some shit. Like, words can't come out or he can't speak right. Will was somebody my big brother looked up to and wanted to be like. And then after you had a knife pointed at him last night, yo, we went to a party. He was standing there scared all night. Girls in a room, ain't talking to nobody. But he wanted to go outside and get some air. So I go and I ask Will, yo, Will, the hell's wrong with you, yo? And he said, you and that principal were bringing the feds down on him. Said, yo, was bringing life itself down on him, and I'd be damned if my nigga Will can't have a good time at a party.
I'm telling you, man, ain't nobody a snitch.
I come down here and ask Will why he's selling some little bullshit-ass weed and not that hard money, making shit him and my brother used to sell back in the day. And he says, because you out here taking pictures for the cops. You don't understand. This nigga Will saved my life. When it was me and my brother, crazy, young, and homeless, wasn't nobody else there but Will. And when my brother got shot, ain't nobody look out for me but Will. He's the reason I was able to go upstate to my aunt. But now it's just like I'm running back into the dungeons of this hood.
I never knew this nigga Will had it in for me.
What you say?
I never knew this nigga Will had it in for me.
What? Yo, you got these ways that remind me of my brother. Did you know him?
I didn't know.
Did you know my brother Yusuf?
Yusuf, he died.
You said you ain't know him.
No, I didn't. Will used to talk about him. He got shot in the building lobby. Yo, man, I didn't see something.
See what?
You're the kid that screamed.
What's up? I knew that you would be back.
How?
Well, I've been choosing better what I start thinking about. Yeah, now all I'm gonna make myself believe is that nothing is changing. And I'm right. I mean, look at you. You say that you're world class, but you keep coming back here looking the same way that you looked the first time that you came knocking on my door. Now, 3 years ago, what'd you say? You said that you never knew that your pops could walk out on you. It looked like somebody kicked you in the stomach that day. You look the same way right now. You know, I got some weed.
No, I'm good.
Well, I got some E&J.
I don't need none.
principal dead?
He died.
Yeah, I heard about that on the news. It sounded like some shit went down, man. I've been thinking about that, man. The way that he was looking out for everybody.
Were you thinking about that before you shot him or after you shot him?
Oh, nah, man. Nah, I ain't shoot that guy. You know, I ain't think anybody could kill him. I thought he was invincible like Superman. But you know, he gonna be a street disciple now, man. That's for damn sure. And Ron, as hard as it is, that's some shit to celebrate.
To Dove. To Dove.
You know, I was thinking we should paint in here. What you think a good color would be? And please don't say brown, because you know brown reminds me of Dookie. Yo, Ron, we starting fresh now, all right? And I got new dreams too. Yeah, and you should have went to this party that I told you about yesterday. That shit was fucking off of the hook, my dude. Straight up, I walked in there like I was a straight up gangster. Drinking my wets, holding my tech. Ron, it was like I was living in a dream. Cause as soon as I show up, this light-skinned cutie with this big old booty, she says that she wants to give it to me. And I'm like, whoa, baby, you know, slow down. You know, why are you feeling me like that? All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, so fast. And she looked at me. And she said, well, you look like you got all of the money. So I said, and I looked her real deep in her eyes, and her hands, they was rubbing all over me, for real. I said, I got to look like money all of the time, because I'm out for presidents to represent me. I'm out for dead presidents to represent me. And man, we was doing an up and out party, I mean making love all over the people's coats in the room and shit. And I was like, God damn, I finally got myself a real dream. I'm out for dead presidents to represent me, and fuck that street disciple shit. I ain't never fallen 6 feet deep. I never said that I was ready to die. That's some fat nigga song. So, yo, Ron, you got some new dreams? Cause my nigga, we are starting a brand new inning, and I say you throw your dreams out there first.
Did you shoot Dove?
You keep asking me that, man. Nah, I ain't shooting. But that kid did. Real talk. And he told me at that motherfucking party he was going to, but Ron, I did not believe him, man. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to tell you, but I got the gun that he used. That shit is in my dresser with all that nigga's fingerprints, and I'm gonna take that shit to the cops, and I'm gonna make sure that that nigga get locked up for good so he don't never come looking to kill you or me. Cause the world is yours, my nigga. The world is mine, and it ain't never gonna change. Yo, what's up, little brother?
What you over here telling this dude, bro? Saying I shot that principal?
I didn't know you was out there.
Just tell him I was gonna shoot the principal. Then I got scared, and you took the gun from me and you shot him. Cause we came back here, you wiped the gun off, and you asked me to put it in a dresser, and you said you'd throw it out later.
Yeah, I threw it out. Nah, I did. Nigga, go look. I got you. Yeah. You know, I was lying before. Straight up. There ain't no gun in the dresser. Let me show you. Let me show you. All right, nigga. What are you doing?
Yo, man. Put the gun down. You don't have to do that.
I came down here looking to be around you, Will. I had this picture I used to look at Yusuf every morning and night before I went to sleep upstairs. A picture of my brother holding me up on his shoulders. I never knew how much something so small could mean so much to me until one day, it was gone. You see, came down here really because there was this pain in my brain vein while I was just trying to maintain some kind of cool. The real reason I'm down is because the more I couldn't realize I didn't know shit about my brother, except that back in the day, you two niggas was like gangsters.
Nah. Nah, we was like brothers. I love Yusuf.
Funny you say that. See, your man said some shit earlier that triggered my memory. See, a few days before my brother died, he brought you this red radio box. And you had the newest Crown mixtape. You put it in the cassette player, and it got stuck. So what everybody do, they started laughing at you. But what did you do, Will? You started to stomp it on the ground. I was 10 years old. So everything you and my brother did back then was pretty much bigger than life to me. And I asked Yusuf, why would this nigga Will ever act like that? And he said the same shit this nigga said to me earlier. Yusuf said, I never knew this nigga Will had it out for me. Yusuf also said that Will don't know how to be happy for nobody else doing good around him. Yeah. And I also remember people in the hood saying Yusuf was starting to make more money than you. See, that's shit I'm remembering now. That's crazy.
Yo, let me go in that dresser. I'm gonna show you that there ain't no gun in there. I was lying before.
You could be lying right now.
Look, I'm gonna show you ain't no gun in the dresser.
Man,
don't listen
just
to
call the
don't
cops.
listen
Fuck
to
this
this
bullshit.
nigga. You
Listen,
and I, we
your
on the same
eyes
team.
are like dirty windows. You
Shut the fuck
hey,
up. Shut
hey.
up.
You told me I could leave when you knew he killed your brother. Okay? So I'm getting out of here. Oh, fuck!
You got these ways, yo, that remind me of my brother. He would have tried to stop me from shooting someone too. You do things just like him.
That's why we get high, 'cause you never know when you're gonna...
It's It's good to be in the studio, expressing myself. All I'm saying is I had a lot to think about over this weekend. It was a long weekend for me and for trying to figure things out. But once again, I reached out to MC Crown. And once again, his phone went to voicemail, which to me was something type crazy, because I know he knows I've been trying to reach out to him ever since this whole thing started. But we brothers. This is some ill shit I gotta figure out, know what I mean? And truthfully, I was about to come up here last Friday morning and hit y'all with a few hard bars expressing my views on the situation. Truthfully, the reason I ain't come out here is I've been on the fence of whether I should enter this beef or not. Kid lost his life. But then it was over the weekend, I was like, yo, I'm from the streets, so you know what? I'm gonna do it. Get at MC Crown. Then something I didn't expect to happen. My manager called me up. Said she was watching the news coverage of that principal that got shot. He recognized somebody on the TV. Said it was the same guy that walked up on the street and gave her a picture a few days ago. She showed me the picture that he gave her. Yo, right then and there, I decided that I wasn't gonna come back at Crown and say nothing this morning. Because that picture took me back to like 3 weeks ago when me and Crown was just chilling with each other and wasn't nothing in my heart in that moment in time to make me think he was gonna go hard at me like the way this whole freestyle thing is going, know what I mean? Stu Crown put me on. So for Tank, I'm turning my back on the battle. Nah, I'm making a statement by using this dude's picture right here as my next CD cover. Yeah. Nah, chill. I'm not even showing y'all what the picture me and Crown is doing. That's my statement right there. I'm gonna also be putting up some dough to make sure that this principal's school gets built. That's my word. Because times are definitely changing. And when the doves go, it's up to us to make things right, so let's go. Y'all hear me out there? Hey, yo! Y'all hear me out there? Yeah. MC Crown. You was my nigga when push come to shove. One what? One love.
You told her
Yeah.
what she said?
She says it's okay for me to mentor their son. She said like she was just saying it, but I'm gonna take that to a whole nother level.
Well, Mrs. Dove is a wise woman.
I can see why her and Dove were good together. Where you going?
Up the block,
What you doing?
going to my mom's.
Are we cool?
A lot of people were at the groundbreaking this afternoon.
I know.
What are you thinking?
That kid said he came back here because he lost a picture of him and his brother. I'm wondering about giving people photos of themselves so they don't kill nobody.
My mom says she's cooking.
Can I come over?
Do what you want. The invitation is from her, not me.
Can I walk with you?
It's fine.
Cool. It's halftime.